I give him credit for getting a sprint car, but a sprint car is not something you dabble in.
Or learning.
It's just like you end up in a bad way quick in them things. He got lucky the way he hit the fence
Yeah,
because if he would have came down with the seat on top of the fence, like
not good.
that's a broken back and like
The stats catch up with
well in cup
eventually.
racing like if you get hurt, man, you're out for a little bit. We saw it happen at Bowman, right? We've seen it
And with
happen
the
to
way the
guys.
points are now, you can't afford to miss a race.
You cannot afford to miss a race anymore. It's not like it was with the
No.
playoffs. You have to protect yourself and like
But on the flip side of that, you're watching Kyle Larson and Chris Bell and these guys
different
kick the
deal. They do it.
yeah.
It's like when you have to be both feet jumped into the deep end of sprint car racing. You can't be just treading water like I'm going to go try to jump in because then you just drowned. 'Cause
Yeah.
and Larson won the first night.
Corey Day won the second night, maybe.
Now Corey Day was fast.
He won one
Did
out
he
there.
win? Kyle spun out on the he was mad at himself because he spun out on the initial start. He's like, I stepped on it, and they went. So O'Reilly's race, start the race, starting second with Larson. You're like, okay, we're just gonna keep him in the race all day. We're just gonna kick their ass all day long. Drop back to like 10th,
Yeah.
and he's like, dude, I'm just too tight. Front tires don't work, and Marty, we threw the kitchen sink at it, and
Marty Lindley.
Marty Lindley, who's great, they won like 10 races last year. He's like scratching his head. He was wearing it during the race. He rolls the left front tire in and stands next to me, and he was just like, I don't know what the hell's going
Well,
on.
you as a crew chief don't get Kyle like
You
if you don't win with Kyle Larson, it's not his fault.
you just know. Like
You have to
when you
win.
go O'Reilly's racing with a cup racer,
You
with a
have
cup
to win.
driver, you just
You gotta win.
assume you're going to lap the field, right, or dominate the race, and we just couldn't make anything happen. And I said to Kyle Beavis, who is our front end mechanic, I was like, man, with him being this tight, if we can just get some clean air, we might be all right. Because clean air will free that thing right up.
Get some air in the
Put some
nose.
air on the nose, makes it turn. Like we can just if he can find a way to get clean air. So he gained one on the last pit stop, kind of got jumbled up on the choose with some guys that stayed out, and he was able to boop 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 get to the lead. He had a couple rough restarts, but I think set him up to have a really good one at the end, like figure it out. And once he got the lead, I'm like, oh yeah,
I
we're going
think
to victory lane,
also
boys.
you watched it between Chase Briscoe and Kyle both running the Xfinity race this week or the O'Reilly's race this weekend. It takes half a race to get used to how I mean, Shane talked about it, Van Gisbergen talked about how those things drive like a forklift with the tails hanging out, bigger sidewall of the tire. Those guys are acclimated and their senses are tuned in and dialed into the cup cars. Connor Zilic looked like Superman last year in that thing. Couldn't
Yeah,
lose.
yeah,
Doesn't matter where he went. And how important confidence and people and continuity is to success. Because he jumps in, right? You would expect same car, same team that he's running with. I think Rodney Childers is on the one car.
yeah.
Championship winning cup crew chief, right? He's got all the tools, knows what to do. And Connor looked, granted, he had a little right front damage early in the race, but looked pretty human.
In
And
the
then
O'Reilly's
turns around,
race,
yeah, and then looked pretty human in the cup race.
he ran right with us all day, which look, Kyle Larson looked human too, but your car's not very good. You can't do much with it, but
You're not going to look
then
like a superhero.
he's been hanging out. He comes because he drove the 88 last year. He's been hanging out he hangs out in the 88 truck sometimes. I go,
It's like a
yeah.
baby
I
blanket.
say you just come here, hide from the realities of cup racing because even the cup race he had damage and didn't have a great day and hasn't had a great start to the year. Talked about this with Letarte last week. Went on Letarte show and he's like, yeah, I give him. This is a rookie year. Like let's give him some leeway. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but so much success like Zilic has had early in a career is sometimes detrimental. Not and look,
Because
we're
you
really
expect it.
and it's just easy to be successful that you get in the Cup Series and you go, oh shit, this is a
There's
way
30
bigger
guys,
jump than I
yeah.
thought it was going to be.
You mean Ricky Stenhouse is driving around me? What are you talking? This guy's supposed to stink.
Remember when Joe Logano first got in the Cup Series and he was like, oh, like all these guys are freaking good. Like Michael Waltrip just flew right by me. He's like,
Yeah.
freaking, even Michael Waltrip's driving the crap out of that thing.
Yeah, dude.
Running 30th.
Yeah.
Driving away from me. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's a different game up there.
That's when I learned, like, oh boy, it's a
Yeah.
big difference. And dude, it's crazy to think you got to give Denny Hamlin so much credit. 20 years with a win in
Consecutive?
all the different cars. He's
Are
won.
they-
He's won a race for in 61 races won, dude. That's so hard to do. People piled on Denny. We've piloted on Denny before, but he is so good behind the wheel, such a good leader for the team, and he's won in every different race car they've given him.
I rode along with him, right, on the HBO Max, and somebody gets a speed penalty, I'll swap over to their in-car or watch them carve up and see how far they can go. I'd watch Chase Elliott, I would just pan through some different guys, so when he sped, I went to his in-car camera, it's like, "Alright, let's see the master at work here." You know that guy Magnus Carlsen, like
No.
the world champion chess guy? He's
Okay.
like the best ever in chess
Yeah, yeah,
history.
yeah. Yep.
That's what I felt like riding along with Denny.
Just
Like,
didn't put
just
himself in bad
chess
spots.
match. Like,
Took a
he's 3 corners ahead of everybody else because so much of it when you're following somebody is reacting. Okay, this guy gonna go middle, he's gonna go top, he's gonna go bottom, and then you just go opposite. Like, he generates the run 3 corners before and makes people choose because 'cause they're in the mirror and trying to cover the run, and he just does the opposite. But it's not, like, reactionary. He is forcing somebody in front of him to cover or go somewhere, and I'm like, "Yeesh."
That's what he said in his post race too. He's like, "Look, I just work hard." Like he said, "This is just hard work." I'm so he said, "I'm so lucky to be here and be in this position for the last 20 years, and I just feel like I work harder than everybody else." Which, dude, once you get to the Cup Series, everybody's supremely talented, like we just said. But the hard work, there is nobody with a higher racing IQ and with a better work ethic, from what it looks like from the outside looking in, than Denny Hamlin. So that's why he's won 61 races, right? All you young guys
Dude,
take note.
61 races is it's only 15 less races less than Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, he could get there.